What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Let's Play Death Road to Canada with DogAndPony. I'm DogAndPony, and this is Death Road to Canada. We are jumping right back in to our game. It's not going incredibly well, but I said at the end of the last video that I had a plan. Oh boy! Alright, okay, we got this. It's cool. Great. Not a car, just a rock, and neither of these dogs are pioneers. The group continues walking through the countryside. It is very uneventful. Okay, that's good. That's a good thing. Alrighty. We got this. We got this. We're gonna walk through anyway. Oh, Adelina is allowed to rest, which is perfect. Let's just run through it. We're gonna be fine here. Gotta make sure we don't leave behind any tanks of gas. Or bullets. You know how useful those are right now. I saw a blink. Was it this car? I saw something. Maybe not. Oh, come on. Shotgun shells? I need to wait right here. And then run. Alright, so far so good. There's a lot of zombies here. Like a surprisingly large quantity. Oh boy. It is the last street in the world, which means they would probably have to stop once they reached it. So this is just, you know, zombies are moving through the whole world right now, and then when they reach the last street in the world, they can't go anywhere else. So every zombie will eventually end up here, unable to move. Ah, all right. I don't know where we're going from here. That's a good question. Okay, wait. I need to get all the gas I can. And I don't think we're really in any danger as long as I don't do anything incredibly stupid. I should be able to stay safe here. Anyway, my plan is, unless something happens where we can get a different achievement, I think we can just kinda blow up the Prime Minister as long as we get enough explosives to do so. I like that plan. Because in that plan, we still get an achievement in this video. Rather than just, I mean, in this, not this video, but this run. Rather than just using it to build a streak that probably isn't going to pan out anyway when we have to play the extreme modes. So we got 102 gas and a little bit of ammo. For guns, we probably won't be using much. Oh, come on. The group accidentally disturbs a lot of undead while scouting a city. This causes a chain reaction of blunders, and they are soon surrounded. Their only chance is running through a tunnel in the road. It's a sardine-packed hunting swarm in the late afternoon. I need a little bit of caffeine before I take this on. I'm drinking tea today because we are out of milk and half, and I don't want to drink black coffee or milkless espresso. That'd be weird. All right. Both of us are going to be here. I have a feeling we're just going to want to run for it. So no loot or no weapons. When they're on the ground, it's loot. When they're in our inventory, they're weapons. Also, I think with our... Oh, wait, no. Arnav doesn't have a high strength. The other dog had a high strength. Malka had a high strength. This isn't going very well at all. If by some miracle we do make it to Canada, I feel like we have to blow up the Prime Minister, assuming we have, like... I was talking to Cosme, and apparently that is a hidden achievement, and you need, like, 9 explosives to do it, which seems like a lot. Didn't know one man could be so, you know, indestructible. All right, come on, yes, gas. We want as much as we can get. We're here. We might as well try to get as much gas as possible. Now that we're past that fire, it might help us. All right. I don't think we're gonna be able to get any more than that out of that car. I mean, there is some. No. Why? Come on, Adelina. Hey, we did it. Not intentionally. I didn't want to go back for that. I need to, no, Adelina. Okay, we can squeeze through this car. All right, I didn't think we'd be able to. I didn't think there'd be enough space there, but we did it. And down here, Adelina took a hit. Adelina's got 1 health left. We can't do that again. I don't think that was really avoidable, to be fair. Those cars were just completely blocking our way. Not very cool. Adelina, defend. Oh, that was a mistake. We didn't need that gas. Now Adelina might die, and it will be my fault. I have no one to blame for that but myself. We were right at the end, too. Ooh. Let's hit the road. We got a lone wolf. Ha! See that? You get it? Ooh, boy. Glimmer of hope on the death road. Not much of one. This is not going as planned. I gotta be, honest about that. Our morale is low. Can we have a fatal argument with one person? Or can they just become so despaired that we can't go on? We're doing this. I'd like to have gotten the fitness. We got it anyway, so... Good job with your decision-making, Dog and Pony. Congratulations. Can shooting practice? Leave the camp. We can't shoot anyway. I mean, we're a smart dog, so we can. We can shoot. Yes! Yes, we're recruiting Jonathan to the team. Because otherwise we're all alone. And that's never a good position to be in. So welcome, Jonathan. Lucky candy bar. The group finds a candy bar on the side of the road. It's fun-sized. Who gets to eat it? Jonathan, because his morale's really low. Hey, look at that. It increases by 2. That's pretty nice. Now we both have positive, smiley morale. And Jonathan says no one ever listens to him. It's a little bit of a downer. Let's go to the apartment rescue. It's a very thick and hunting swarm in the morning. We're going to rescue this person and drink a little bit of tea here as well. Now that I think about it, I may have made an error. This tea might not be caffeinated. Jonathan, you get a gun. We no longer have our shotgun. I remember that happening. I just don't remember how it happened. I remember losing the shotgun somehow, but not what that how was. I think we're better off having Arnav use his claws, so we're going to get bashing, and we're going to get rescuing this guy here. Whoever he or she or they may be. And hopefully they've got some good stats or a great reward to offer us. All right. Oh, we're already sweating. Right, I'm so used to controlling Malka that the inability to claw these zombies here is pretty rough for me. It's not going well. I mean, we're gonna get through this. We're pretty good at this game, so don't worry about that. We do want to find the rescuee as soon as possible in order to avoid, or in order to have another person on our team, you know, doing combat. Not in here. Let's leave. All right. And we're going to lock them in there. That won't hold for very long at all, but that's okay. Got some loot in here. Might as well grab it. A lot of zombies too. Oh, and another door. See, if I hadn't decided to grab that loot, we might have missed this door. And this door could have any number of wonderful things behind it. Probably 0 to 1 wonderful things behind it. It was 0. See, oh, Jonathan, get out of there. What are you doing? Jonathan, he's got no one to blame but himself. I refuse to accept responsibility for that one. I have no idea why he did that. This just seems weird. Like, am I wrong? He wasn't trying to run away. No matter how much I was hitting the zombies, he wouldn't get out of there. The AI sometimes, I just feel like, needs improvement. It can't be, I understand that it can't be too good at playing the game. Because if it was really good at playing the game, there would be very little challenge. You just let the AI handle every situation, and you leave it at that. But, you know, sometimes it feels like the AI doesn't do anything right. I know he was set on smashing too, and if he was set on either, he might have been able to survive that, but I still feel like he should have run away. I'm gonna use the cowboy rifle. Nobody to rescue in here. I thought I could shoot faster than I could. We don't have very much ammo for this gun, so we're probably gonna switch back to the pistol once we're out of this ammo. But I wanna use this while we have it. Come on. Got some medical supplies in here probably, yeah. And a toilet that we are still going to ignore since this run doesn't have much of a chance anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna take the pistol with me. I don't think zombies in that room will be much of a problem, the ones that killed Jonathan. Man, he was not around for long. I feel abandoned. But that's probably just because I'm a dog and I don't really understand the concept of death. Alright. Gotta take out this crowd. We know that now. The game's advice of ignoring zombies and running when we have to is, or running more often than fighting. That's what the game tells you to do. Run, don't fight. And it's just a lie. You have to fight way more often than you should run. Running works occasionally, but yes, there are times when you should run instead of fighting. But the game makes it sound like that's more often than not, and that's a huge lie. Just total falsehood. Where is this person that we're supposed to be rescuing? Because it seems like they just don't exist. I know there's a lot more rooms to go into. We're gonna drop the gun and just start doing the run for it idea. Since we are a dog. Hey, they're here. Everyone needs help sometimes. We're gonna let Ella follow us. Okay. And since we are almost done looting here, we should be able to keep Ella alive. Let's get out of there. We only got 2 more rooms and I bet they're both pretty small, like that one. Oh, this one actually might have some stuff. I can't loot this bookshelf? Okay, yeah. I thought it sparkled, I guess not. All right, let's go. There was nothing. And where you can leave. All right, we rescued her. We lost Jonathan. She is terrible at everything. But she's offering up 10 medical supplies or a tank of 80 gas. We're okay on medical supplies. We're gonna take the gas. She was really bad at stuff. There would be no point to having her around. I wish we still had Jonathan. We don't. I'm sorry. It's just the way it goes. This isn't a great run for us right now. And not because I wasn't set up to win it. Like, the game has given me everything. I've just messed up a couple too many times. Arnav finds an empty spot along the road that looks as good for camping as any. The weather is clear and there's no sign of danger in any direction. Eat and rest. All right. Gonna finish up my tea. All right. I hope it's caffeinated. If it's not, that explains this headache. While scavenging, Arnav runs into a man covered in cardboard boxes. He says he's been stuck there for days. He has a Dolt 45 revolver lying on the ground outside of his reach. We have no guns anymore in our inventory. We could rob him, or we could just help him up. And my morale goes up. So that's good. That's good enough for me. We helped someone, you know. It's a fake person, but still makes you feel good inside. We're gonna visit this trader camp. Are there any recruits here? Yes. The outdoor fitness lifestyle. Dan is tired of being stuck in this camp. He will join you for a small fee of 5 food. Dan claims to be physically fit. He jogs in place for a bit. It looks okay. This is little to no wheezing. We'll probably recruit Dan. Let's see what else is for sale here. This a blunt master? Yeah. Mega Ball for 16 food. We don't have anyone that can use it. Most likely not going to find anyone that can use it. Medical attention, we don't need any. Let's recruit Dan. Recruit Dan, 5 food. Okay. And back to the car. I think we need that safety net of letting Dan die like we did with Jonathan. Sorry, Jonathan. What's the condition of the car? Jeez. There we go. Is it really that bad? Didn't we just get this car? It's pretty low. We're only 5 days out from Canada, and I think Arnav can get through on his own. Maybe we shouldn't bring much attention to ourselves. Last sale at Walmart, the group just tries to evade a large horde blocked by debris. They get stuck in a Walmart parking lot. They are going to have to fight here for a while. Siege alert, there's no escape. It's an overwhelming horde. In the late afternoon, it's 1 hour long. Nothing to do but try to survive. You can have your hockey stick, and you can have not a rest, unfortunately. The chainsaw and the pipe bombs. And you are the leader, Dan, because you can hold 3 things instead of just 1 thing. And you can lift shopping carts. What a nice surprise. Hey, Arnav. All right. Weird. Seriously, I just walked into the store and Arnav couldn't do that? Okay, we should save the rest of that for when we actually need it to get out of here at the end of the siege. What is happening in this run? I really wish we had just done a normal mode run. Whose idea was long winding road mode? I'd like to have a word with them. What do you mean it was my idea? We're getting a little bit of food here. We're gonna go through food faster now that we have 1 human instead of 1 dog. We're actually gonna go through it twice as fast as a result. The siege is over. You can now try to escape. About that. Yeah. Let's use the chainsaw. We should be able to get through here. Probably didn't even need that chainsaw. Yep. 100% didn't need that. Yes, let's hit the road. I think I handled the zombies pretty well. I don't know how Arnav died, if I'm being honest. That one it's probably my fault. Just confuses me a little bit. Couldn't we just go around the zombies? Yeah, for the most part. Sometimes. Not usually. Dan feels inspired after managing to survive that situation. He feels like he's getting the hang of this. We don't know much about Dan, do we? We know his fitness is okay, which means we should probably train his fitness to get it even better. But instead, we're going to go morale and random skill gain. And his mechanical goes up. That was useless. Should have gone fitness. We're going to eat these marshmallows. And we got 2 food as well. Cool. Didn't spend any. Got 2 more. Fantastic. The final Monday. Dan is scavenging through a restaurant, finding nothing. He discovers a deflated, filthy, life-size mascot character against one of the walls. Suddenly, the mascot moves and screams, "I freaking hate Mondays." Dan almost passes out from surprise. Yeah, we're gonna do this. View all achievements. You can't see what I'm doing right now. I'm looking at the achievements. There's a Garfield achievement. It's called Garfening. Win with Garf. Every day is a Monday. All right, recruit for some reason. All we need to do is keep him alive. Garf says something, but it's too muffled to understand. Welcome to the new world to a new world of terror. His strength is bad. His fitness is bad, and his attitude is just as bad as his fitness. Why am I so thirsty? I might be really dehydrated. I slept for like 11 hours last night, and during that time, I probably became dehydrated. That's it. When I breathe through my mouth while I sleep, and when you do that, you get really dehydrated as you're sleeping. It's weird. I mean, it makes sense. You're just pushing all the moisture out of your body that you wouldn't normally if you were breathing through your nose. Bandits have blocked the narrow road ahead with their cars. Their leader, Lord Humongoid, speaks. Just walk away, give me your car, your oil, the gasoline, and I will spare your lives. Garf already has a plan. Garf figured out a plan during the speech. She suddenly jams on the gas pedal and turns hard. I didn't know Garf was female. The car shoots through a small gap in the roadblock, then keeps going. By the time the bandits react, the group already has too much of a head start to be worth chasing. Dan's morale goes up, and Garf's wits are very high. You might be thinking, Dog and Pony, why don't you just breathe through your nose while you're sleeping? Well, here's the thing. I'm unconscious while I sleep. I have no control over it. The car is broken down from use and abuse. It won't start up again. Garf probably doesn't have a good mechanical. I guess we're gonna abandon it. We've got plenty of gas for when we find a new car. But we don't actually. We only have 75. Weird. Wow. While alongside a large stream, Dan notices some fish in the water. Dan tries their luck, goes into the water and tries to catch some fish by hand. By some miracle, Dan is able to catch a decent-sized catfish. Dan's morale increases to all the way up, and we got 6 food out of that. So there's an in-game event that happens. I don't know what other kind of event there'd be. But, ooh, morale's going down. We lost some stuff. That's fine. Don't worry about it. When it rolls around... Okay, one sec. Dan spots a car parked in the middle of the road. They rush over to discover a car that looks suspiciously like the car they started their journey in. Dan takes the keys that he kept from the old car and sticks it into the ignition. It starts. How did Dan have those keys? That makes no sense. Okay, here we go again. Unless they were handed along from person to person as we went. These are the cars that DogAndPony and Max started their journey in. Guard them well, just in case. While driving on the death road, the group decides to make a stop for supplies. We're going to a secure junkyard. We're not going to take too many risks. We have a chance at getting an achievement when we want it. Secure junkyard. The group spots a landfill on the side of the road. A building outside of it has security signs and bars across the windows. Seems like a lot of protection for a junkyard's office. A very thick, sluggish swarm. Near noon, we're going to explore the junkyard. I want to control Garf, because I want him to stay alive. Sorry, Dan. I don't give a crap about you. You are not even one of our familiar faces. You're just a randomly generated, bunch of pixels. Who cares? Oh, I never actually switched to controlling Garf. There we go. So there's an in-game event. I said it again. There's an event that occurs where it's like a terrible siege that happens when the in-game clock rolls around to Monday. So not the real world time, but when in the game it's Monday, which apparently it keeps track of. There's only 4 days left. Do I do the toilets to get Garf's health up? No. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say we can do it. We're gonna be fine. Don't waste it on that. Maybe after we win this, we'll try a marathon mode run, and we'll use the toilet on one of our berserk martial artists. Dan, get out of there. Okay, good. You're not too dumb. Too dumb to survive. All right. So, yeah, when it rolls around to Monday, we get this terrible siege, and that's in-game Monday. And we don't know what the in-game day is. Does Garfield have claws? I don't think Garfield has claws. Because sorry. No copyright infringement intended. Because it's a mascot. It's a person in a mascot suit, not a giant cat. We got Garfield. We got Garf with 5 days left, which means we may or may not have to roll around to a Monday to experience that. We might be able to avoid that terrible siege and just get through it, get through the run, which would be fantastic. This is Dan. I'm sorry. I'm trying. You're safe. We are going to use a couple pipe bombs to get out of this. All right, that should be, a little better. Want to use the chainsaw a little bit too. I know we're being so wasteful, but we got to keep Gorf alive. I wish we had a weapon other than this one that we're holding. Okay, Dan's not using his hatchet. He's using rebar. That's fine by me. I'll use the hatchet. If he wants to use the rebar, I will use the hatchet. The rebar is clearly better for him for some reason than the hatchet is, so we're taking it. We got the safe combo right here. All right, I was looking for keys. Glad I didn't miss that. And there's nothing else around here, so let's go back, grab whatever's in that safe, and get out of here. There's so many zombies here. I am very glad we didn't do whatever the other encounter was. All right, I think we're gonna be fine. Pack of 10 medical, auto shotgun, box of 45 shells, magnum, and 36 bullets. We have a lot of shotgun ammo, or at least a decent amount of shotgun ammo, so we are going to take the auto shotgun. I think that was a relatively decent plan. Let's give that to Dan, pick up the hatchet, and go. Neither of us are holding shells for it. By the time we got shells, we'd already be at the car anyway. Might as well just get into the car. And there's no zombies in our way anyway. Let's keep going. Except not really, because that is all for now. But thank you for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to click that like button. It is really helpful. Just that little thumb under the video, the one that points upward. Use your mouse to put your pointer over that and click the left button on it. Yeah, it's pretty easy. And then when you're done with that, you can move your mouse over to that button that says subscribe. It's to the left of the thumb up button, I believe. And click on that one too if you want to see more in the future. And I will see you in the next episode.